All right. I filmed this whole thing earlier, but I think I'm just gonna do it again. I feel like it's just only right to do so. Um, wishing you guys well before I start. I really wish that you guys had a good 2025. Really learn from your lessons and whatnot. And I hope and I truly, truly wish that 2026 is the year for you. Whatever things that you might have gone through in 2025 or whatever lessons that you've learned, you continue to go on 2026 and dominate this fucking year and to continue to chase greatness and chase your dreams and be good at whatever you do and really just find what makes you happy. You know what I mean? And live the life that you deserve. So um, yeah, wishing you guys the best year and more and more and more to come. Now, 2026 is here, everybody. It is January 3rd. I've been meaning to make this video for a long time. And I guess why don't we just get right into it? So 2025 for me was, I think for me it was good. There was, achieved a lot of goals. A lot of things happened 2025. We got engaged. Reg and I got engaged. We got a new puppy. His name is Goma. We traveled to a lot of places with our friends and even ourselves. We visited my grandma and my grandparents and our family in Vietnam, and it was amazing. I haven't seen them in like 10 years, or 8 or so years. It's a long ass time, and yeah, man, that was such a fun trip, to be honest with you. And we're definitely gonna do it again this year. It may not be Vietnam, but it's gonna be somewhere else. And yeah, well, it's already planned actually, but you guys will see it later. This year, I'm trying to bring you guys along to our journey, man, our life. And although I'm gonna be focusing a lot on fitness, specifically triathlon, training, and maybe some lifestyle videos will creep up in there, and maybe some traveling video. We'll see, man. We'll see. No promises. Because I have a lot of goals, and I need to do. I need to be really zone in, really be tunnel vision on these goals, man. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to bring you guys along throughout this whole journey, throughout this 2026. It's gonna be a big year for me, and the reason why is because this year is for me, like a redemption year of triathlon. Last year, 2025, about 4 weeks ago, December 7th of 2025, I attempted my very, very first 70.3 triathlon distance at La Quinta, California. And I did not finish the race. I had a panic attack in the water, multiple panic attacks in the water, and they pulled me out. They pulled me out with 400, 500 yards left from the finish line, from the swim finish line, and yeah, and to be honest with you, it was soul crushing. I trained consistently for a whole year, and we'll talk about the reason why I think that happened that day. Um, but yeah, man, everything leading up to that point, that moment was everything. Family, friends, my fiance was there. Everybody kind of knew that. My goal was to finish that fucking race. I wanted to end the year being. A lot of people say, "Oh, half Ironman, 30 is not a real Ironman, whatever." But I just really wanted to prove myself that I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do something that is hard, and but so when that panic attack came in, I was very confused and I was very like upset and disappointed because I know that physically I am more than capable. Mentally, I would like to think that I'm mentally strong. But when that panic attack hit me, it almost felt like, I mean, basically how I feel just now. It just like like nothing. Like it was like blank. Couldn't breathe in the water. Trying to relax in the water, and just panic attacks keep coming back and back and back and back. And I mean, I'll give myself the fact that I didn't give up. I did not want to give up, man. And in that fucking water, it was hard. It was hard to not give up because I was in like survival mode. It's crazy because I was training for this fucking race. I've done a lot of swimming and biking and running and all that stuff, and I felt like, we'll get into the reason why I think I DNF and I failed and I could have done better. And the reason being for that is because I did not train with intention. Now, what does that mean? That means that I did not train with race pressure. I wasn't swimming like I should. If I were racing with people, as in like when you're amped up, when you're hyped, you go into something, I didn't train like that. And there was no like chaos in my training. Does that make sense? Like I didn't create that chaos, nor did I put myself in that type of, like that pressure during training. You know what I'm saying? Like training was mostly because on my own terms, on my own time. Now, no, I was consistent, but I wasn't doing it with a purpose. Does that make sense? Like I have a goal that I wanted to compete in this race, but I wasn't training with a purpose. Like I wasn't training with chaos, and I needed chaos for me to be comfortable on race day. So that's why I think that's why I didn't have the race. Now, to be open about this, honestly, and on camera, obviously, it is what it is. I DNF the race. I'm not gonna lie. I say I finished the fucking race. I mean, how like, I mean, some of you who might have signed up for a race, they give you a shirt, a backpack, and whatnot. And honestly, for me, I'm only using it. For example, I'm only using this because it's a great backpack to use for training, man. Like when I go swim and stuff. But it's honestly such a a disappointment and shame to use it because I didn't fucking finish it. You know what I'm saying? Like when people ask me, "Oh, how was La Quinta?" Well, they haven't asked me that yet, but I have a feeling they will. "Oh, how was La Quinta?" Well, oh yeah, I didn't finish it. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you wearing it then? You know what I'm saying? Then again, I kind of pay the price for it, so like I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what people think, right? Because we're not gonna finish these fucking races for this year, man. 2026 is my redemption at triathlon, at my fitness, and the biggest goal for me is to train with chaos and be tunnel vision on race day. And how am I gonna do that? Well, here's what we're gonna do. Now you might be like, "Oh, when's your next race?" Well, guess what? We have 7 fucking races this fucking year. Now let's get into it. So, it is January 3rd. That means, and the first race is 4 weeks from well, not from today, but like from basically this weekend. It is Surf City. Oh my God, why did I pronounce it like that? Surf City Half Marathon. That is coming up February 1st, I believe. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be the first half marathon I'll be doing, and the reason why I signed up for that one, honestly, it's just to kick off the year strong. Is really just to allow me to be really in the race and understand and be comfortable racing in a competition with people. Now, you might be right. Most of the time, these Ironmans are not really racing against people, but mostly racing against yourself, right? But at the same time, I've never been in a race environment before. And I think the last time I was doing that was back when I was in the Army. But that wasn't really like a race. It was again, it's like a race within yourself, but then you're also competing. You're running with people, you're doing these things, training with people, you know what I'm saying? It's such a weird feeling. But I guess you want to call it a race. The last race I had was back in high school, and that was like 11, 12 years ago, when I was a freshman. in high school at my first racetrack, you know, doing at the time I was doing short distance sprinting, so like 100 meter and 200 meter, and I think I did 4x4 before. Was it 4x1 or 4x4? I think it was 4x1. I'm pretty sure that's what you call it. Anyways, don't you know? Don't get my ass about that, but you know that was last time. So yeah, Surf City man half marathon is gonna kick me off right. Um, Next thing, the next race is in March. That will be my very first short triathlon, short distance in Bayshore. So that's gonna be fun. You know, if you guys are signing up, you know, pull up, support, and I mean, shout out to my 30 subscribers. But if anyone's signing up, if anyone's watching this, you know, and you're doing Bayshore in March, let me know. You know, let's link up, and which maybe, because honestly, I don't have any buddies or anybody that is doing triathlon, so it'd be great for just to get some swimming with people. So yeah, that'll be fun. So that's in March, and we'll have April, May, June to just just focus on other life goals that I have, and just spend time with with my family, my fiance, and our dogs and things like that. The next race in July, so that will be the Long Beach Legacy Triathlon event. That will be oh my god, why am I saying an Olympic distance? I'm really excited for that. I heard that one is like really nice, well planned, everything. So we'll see. And I think that one is also, it's not really swimming in the ocean, but it's like a protected like little bay area or something like that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. Move fast forward next month, the month after that, August, we have another sprint event, which is Santa Cruz Triathlon event. It's a sprint distance, so that'll be fun. And the reason why I'm doing those two is because in September, the month after that, I am doing Santa Cruz 70.3 half Ironman. I feel like it's only right that I do that, and it's in California. It's September. That means that I have the March sprint, the July Long Beach Olympic, the August Santa Cruz Tri to really hone in and really be comfortable with the triathlon race, leading up to Santa Cruz 70.3 in September. So that's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited for that one. I know the vibes there are really nice. I do understand that it's a little bit hilly, but that doesn't scare me, man. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna train for it. I'm gonna be well prepared for that. And yeah, so after that, we have another short distance triathlon distance, which is Newport Dunes triathlon sprint event. So yeah, I might do an Olympic. Well, actually, no, I already signed up for the. I think I may. Oh yeah, I am doing the Olympic distance actually. So yeah, so that's gonna be in November. It's gonna kick off the very last race of this year, 2026, and that is gonna be, you guessed it, 70.3 La Quinta. And I just felt like it's only right for me to really attempt to finish it again, and this time I'm gonna finish it because last time, 4 weeks ago, I DNF in the water. And yeah, man, I feel like it's only right, so all these 6 different races from basically this year, in from February all the way up to December, those 6 races will allow me to really be comfortable with the race condition, allow me to really hone in on the things I need to improve with triathlon, leading up to Ironman 70.3 La Quinta. Now you may ask me, why are you taking this so seriously? Why are there so many fucking races for this year? Well, the thing is, to be honest, I love this shit. I think triathlon is a great multi-sport thing that exists out there in the world, and that I can compete and that I can train at a high level intensity, and just and also bro, if you have not been at a triathlon event, I mean, I've only been to one so far, but the vibes are immaculate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's is supportive. Everybody's there for you. Everybody is just like cheer you up, man. Everybody from different places of the world, and they come to this place. I mean, like everybody was friendly. That's the thing. Everybody was cool. I loved it. I enjoy it so much, and I feel like this sport is very humbling. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I'm glad that I didn't finish La Quinta 4 weeks ago, and the reason being for that, and I, I'm just gonna be straight up, right? I feel like that would have fueled my ego too much. That I don't think I would have put the same effort into the races that I am telling you now. So honestly, I'm looking at the positive side. I think that DNF La Quinta really allowed me to be like, okay, how badly do I want to be great at this sport? And the answer is I want to be the best at it at the most of my capability, meaning that I'm gonna try my best to be the best at it, and we'll see how it goes. Um, I am competing. I am, essentially like the smaller distance are just kind of, like practice races, if you want to call it. But Santa Cruz and La Quinta are essentially I'm competing at an age group. And the reason being for that is because I really want to do Kona. It's a big goal. I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm interested in competing for Kona. Never say never, right? So, yeah, man. Wow, it's been 17 minutes. I think I'm just gonna upload this shit straight up and not even do shit to this video. It's just uncut footage. Boom, straight publish that shit to YouTube, and just yeah. But this year, man, it's gonna be a great year. I have so much things that is planned. I'm not gonna get into it. If you see it, you see it. But yeah, man, I just want to bring you guys along for this journey that I'm on, and especially just on this journey with Reg and I and the dogs, and I think it's gonna be great. I've been wanting to do this for a long fucking time, man. Like if for those of you who know me for a long time, I've always had this interest in filming and camera, and I just feel like 2026 is the year to get into it and just really just be honed in, man. I'm not looking to be like a fucking influencer or anything, but I just like being in front of camera. I want to be comfortable talking to camera. I want to document my life, my training, and the journey of just going after it. This journey of this pursuit of greatness that I'm on, and yeah, it's gonna be documented. So this is only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, thank y'all for listening in. There'll be more videos coming in your way. I know it's only the beginning of January, but we're gonna keep ourselves accountable. We're gonna pump videos out. Not every day. I don't know. I don't know the consistency or the sequence yet, but I believe I'm gonna aim for like maybe one a week, 2 a week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go for a swim at the pool, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great year, guys.